Okay, so Huns Invasion. Thought I'd do a video on it while I'm chilling. First thing, I guess, is this. I think this costs 40,000 gems. 100% damage. In the first 3 levels, like hard, you will only fail hard if on the like 8th, 9th, 10th keep you take too many wounded and therefore can't finish, and that will usually only happen if you don't have either 1 or 2 billionaires carrying you, or you've just got too many smaller members who can't really get enough power. There's a power requirement, a march requirement at certain levels, but I'll go over that. So for me, 40,000 gems is the most I'm willing. Until I'm at the higher levels, I don't see a reason to go to 150 or 200%. Like, look at that gem cost. Like, I can't justify it. So for me, I go for this. You can just go for a little one. You don't even have to go for any of these, to be honest. But it's just a added bonus to your damage. The rune words. So you'll start with like this one. I think like at the start you'll get ones like this. They're not bad. I mean, they're not good, but they're more damage than nothing. And then as you work your way through it, you'll find one of this. So this is the first good one that I found, the multi-edge. And I obviously got it to level 7, and I can't get the levels back. So any ones that you do level up, you'll never get these, whatever these are called, primordial crystals. You'll never get them back. You've invested them into it permanently. So I would suggest saving the primordial crystals up until you find one that you want to use. I think the way to see in here. So the lower chance ones, the rare ones, these are the ones you want. If you want to go into debuffs, damage taken by your side, that. Counter attack. If you want to go into that, that's up to you. I personally have gone into this. So mine is the raid edge. You also have the multi-attack edge. That's the other one that I found. And this is the critical edge. So this is the pierce edge. So it depends what you want to do. Later on, as a alliance, we might do. We've done a couple created teams, and we might have 2 people like have a raid edge, and then maybe a critical edge, and then have 2 people with like damage reduction and counter attack to make it more effective. But when you're solo, I think you just want to succeed. You just want to complete the levels. So damage is going to be what you want to build. Either the raid edge or the multi-attack edge. Both are good. Obviously I've gone for raid edge because I want this damaged out by my whole side. So the other 5 people playing with me, they also get this buff. So even if they're smaller members, they'll be able to get more points and they'll be able to do better. And that's fully mastered to level 10. Yeah, when you win, when you defeat the keeps and the troops, you get these, and then you use these to open. See, I got a multi-edge there, and you'd start to level that one up. Destruction edge, maybe. But since I already have them, it'll do this. We'll convert them into primordial crystals, which is what you want to be doing. You want to be farming primordial crystals so that you can upgrade this to level 10 And once you have that level 10, I guess I would start upgrading one of these. I'm not sure which one. Probably counter attack. Maybe. I think that only counts if your troops die, so maybe I'll just go to debuff. Well, I'll look at that another time. Rewards. So I haven't collected mine yet. So if you place, you get the Huns Palace. I don't think at our level we can ever place, so don't really worry about that. Was it top 10? Top 20 get it. Okay, well that's not bad. That's not us though. Not at our level. So what you do is you do all of easy. And this is the keep 1, the first camp, and this is the second camp. So every camp you defeat, you for one time only in this event, this current one, you get to claim these badges. And the badges you use in the shop, and I'll show you in a second. Well, those are 4. Let me just claim all of these. Okay, hurry up, hurry up. Greedy and OCD, not a good combination. Get out of there. Not the lag. Hurry up. Okay, so I claimed all those. Next one I'll be doing a hard. And then you have obviously Nightmare and Hell. So, the reason you would get these is because you try to get this. Now if you notice, in hard, I'm going to get 100, 200, 250, 350, 450, 550, 750, 1,000. So, I'll only make it to 3,000 badges. That is not enough to get this. This is, I believe it's a full piece of civ gear. Let me have a look. Let me lag a little. I love lagging. Excuse me. Excuse me. Why for you do this? Open to select one scroll fragment. Okay, so you get a fragment, but a fragment is still good. Like, if you can get, I don't know. I don't even know, but like, fragments are hard to get. So getting any fragments is good. So you can get 2, but I don't have enough to get to even 1. So what I do, or what I've been doing, is I just redeem these and upgrade my thing. But since my rune word is up to full level, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to look at these other wards. We got research stones, we got source of life, we got what are these called? Rune stones. I might get those instead, only because my rune word is fully upgraded. For you, I would suggest every time Hans is on, until you can get the 4,000, to start farming the civ gear. I would continue to get this and upgrade your rune word until it's level 10, whichever one that you choose. For me, I would need to get another 1,000 points. The only way I could do that is you can get this pack, which costs money, which is, you would get 240, 340. Is that right? 340 badges, so not even 1,000. And then I think you can buy. Let's go into here. On sale. You can buy them for more money. So if you spend $100 and then no, not even then. It would be 100 to hit the 3,000. You'd get, if you could do easy, normal, and hard, you'll get another 3,000. That's 6,000. You need 2,000 more. So you need to spend $200 and get those 3 to get both the civ gear. It's not worth it. Like, it's just not. Like, I can't impress upon you how not worth it that is. Do not do that. If you have oil money, you're an oil baron, and you rule a country. I mean, sure, that could be good. Okay, what are you doing? What are you opening that I didn't tell you to open? My laptop is having problems. I think there must be a Windows update coming. What is this? Where am I? Just flexing keys on me. Okay, so yeah, you're when you only can do the first 3, you're not gonna get enough for this. When you can get to Nightmare, I believe this is another 1,000. It's actually 2,000. So that's 5,000. So not enough to get you 2, but you get 1 comfortably. And then I'm guessing this is another 3,000, I'm guessing. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 11, 14, 18, 22, 3,000. Yeah, so it's about, if you can do all the levels, it's about 8,000. So it will get you both frags. At our level, that's not going to happen, and I'll show you why. So, come on, what the lag? Challenge stage. I always buy the 3rd chance. I'm on the 3rd chance now. So I've done easy, I'm on hard. So the way that I saw people talking about this is add a 0 to the power, to the end, and that's how much you need to be a productive member of the rallies. So 50 million for easy, 150 million for normal, 750 million for hard, and then 2 billion power for nightmare. So I'm not even close to this. It's not accurate. It's like it's a rough estimate of power, because obviously a T1 trap could be 3 billion power and not be able to do these because he's only T1s. Like, T1, you can't do these with T1s. It's not going to help. So, as a rule of thumb, you add a 0 to it. So 2 billion power and then 5 billion power. We are not near that. So we're going to be farming the rune words and the other rewards for a good couple months, I think. I've done Nightmare. If I have all billionaires with me, I will still fail, because I can't add my power, enough power to the rallies. I just hold them back. So I don't do nightmares anymore. I don't like holding the other people back, and it wastes their chance, right? You don't want to waste other people's chances. That's just not cool. So usually what I do is on the first day of this, because it goes for 4 days, I get the first 3, I get the badges, and then I just farm normal. Or hard, but usually normal. And I just farm normal, and I just chill out, and I don't bother. I don't try to wreck anyone's chances. So we can create teams of 6. We won't be doing that much because we kind of rely on the billionaires to carry us. Mainly because we don't have the rally hall required to throw marches. I can throw, I think, like 7 million marches. So if we all had like 1.2 million marches or something, I could throw it. But we'd struggle on hard. Let's put it that way. So yeah, it's better to go look for a team. Let some billionaires jump in. Let's have a look. Let's see who shows up. It's my hours, so it's not going to be a lot of people on at the moment. 35221417. That person is in hard. That's bad. 750 million. You should be 100 million. That's bad. So we need some real big billionaires to help. Well, this is not going to go well. I don't think me and Killer are going to be able to keep up with these two. These two shouldn't be in here. Not that they shouldn't be in here, but what are you going to contribute at 100 million? I mean, and saying that though, I know because we've been helping you guys to build things for Barbs. These are kind of like Barbs. These Hun camps, they're kind of like barbarians. So actually, it could be that 100 million is enough. Because I know some of you, like Yeti, I think, he can do Barbs. And I think he's like 200 million or something. So could be alright. Okay, we got a K41, so we might be okay on rallies. It's just about whether or not we have enough strength, enough power. So I'm gonna join. Please don't lag. I need to join the rallies. So what I'm using is a 80 million power siege rally. They're using siege as well. You should use layers, but I'm not using layers because I'm going to assume that everyone else uses layers, and they are not for some reason. Yeah, there they are. So that I'm using their layers to keep my troops alive, and then so if you're using siege, you want to do siege. If you're using mounted, you use mounted. I'm using siege. You can read the story if you want. I really don't care about the story. You see, I usually contribute the most. I don't really know how, but I just do. Maybe the person setting, I'm going to check in a second. The person setting might have really good siege buffs, and I'm able to throw my troops using that buff. Let me have a look. Should be able to check that. Yeah, so he has 1200% siege buffs. So my siege march is just going to go through them. 1200, that should be very good. And I lose nothing because the others have the layers. The layers are what going to take the wounded. That's why you build layers. The layers take the brunt of the attack, and then your high tier troops throw their attacks over them and don't take too much damage or no damage at all. Very good. So 1200 siege. This should be good. It's going to be close with these two, I think. These two being a part of it, because they might not be able to contribute as much. Ranged. They might use ranged. You mostly want to just go personal buffs, unless it's like very good. Like in the later stages, it'll be like plus 50% to team. You grab those, but for the most part, you want to just grab personal buffs and try to do as much damage as you can, because the personal buff percentage is always going to be higher. You want to join these rallies as fast as possible. Some people will just ditch you. If this gets to, say this gets to 40 seconds, so it's a 10-second rally, they might just go. Just leave your ass. If you're not in the keep, they'll just go. Some people are very impatient. Some people will just attack it by themselves and leave you behind completely. It really depends on the attitude of the rallier. I think it's like 50-50, to be honest, from what I've experienced. You get some really good players, and then you get some real arseholes. Usually the bigger, like K43, I can solo them kind of guys. Dickheads. You still get all the rewards, but it's not nice. You wanna feel included. What's this guy saying? We are babies. He knows. He knows we are babies. Range for the team. It's unfortunate buffs. I've got this one. Only camp. So Killer is saying he doesn't want to do raiders. He doesn't want to do the little troops that come off the other ones. He doesn't care about them. He just wants to do the central camps and call it a day. I forgot to buff. That's really dumb. Before you come in, you want to set your monarch equipment, because you can't do your monarch equipment here because your face isn't up here. You can't just grab it. You have to go into the chat and find something that you've said. I have to go in here and be like, oh, there's me. And then I can change my monarch gear. So my monarch gear is all on siege for this, because I'm only going to use siege. And then you want to check your keep, which, when you were doing, you don't worry about your defense. And you want to use your buffs. Oh! Wait, I can do buffs. I just seen it. I never thought about that before. You want to use your buffs before you come in, though. Look at this. What is this garbage? These buffs are fucking terrible. Why? See buff. Okay, so what I'm going to do, because I need us to have the best chance possible to come out of this alive and to succeed, so I'm going to use the 10-minute buffs and march speed increase. Let's go. Huh? Use it. Hurry up, I need to get to... Yeah, I knew I was about to go. You need to make sure, pay attention, make sure you get into every rally so you can get your contributions up. Contributions kind of don't really matter unless there's like there's like a fame or something for it. I'm not sure. 1935, 1916, 1932. Yeah, some half new, half old. That's not too bad. The Pervy Sage. He's named after Jiraiya. If you know who that is, you get some respect from me. You're also a weeb and go touch grass. But yeah, this is basically what this is. It's just a team rally. It's good. It's also good practice for team rallying. like in Battlefield, or 50%. I'll take that. Thank you. Let's see the Raiders. Killer doesn't want to do these, so I don't think we will. But you can get extra emblems, and those emblems are used to unlock this. So every 100 you'll get however many it is. 100 for 10 or whatever. I can't remember. So sometimes I'll attack those, but Killer doesn't want to do them, so we probably won't. Huns camp, yep. He doesn't want to do them. Fair enough. It is getting close to reset. It's 5:30 for me, which 7 o'clock is reset, so he might still have some to do. He might have 2 more chances today, so he doesn't want to waste any time. Perfectly understandable. I prefer the ones who say not doing it to the ones that do it and kind of kill their troops off, and then when we get to the last camps we can't complete it. That would be much worse. You see your stage buffs, you can see what you got. Dog water, terrible buffs. Give me more siege, please. I could go through some reports, but I don't feel like that's necessary. Like I'll just show you one. So they had 5 million troops. We threw what 10 million at them and absolutely wiped the floor with them. Buffs. So the buffs are starting to equal out. This guy is 2200 range buffs. That's nice. Very nice. Oh, better make sure. So he's doing a... He is throwing a mounted march at this one. So what I'm going to guess, if I look in here, it's ground. Yep, ground heavy. I'm just going to keep throwing siege because my mounted is probably not going to be very good. What you'd do if you were a rally setter like he is, or if you wanted to score the most points possible, is every time you'd look in here, you'll go, what is the most? Ground. Okay, this one is a mounted march. So let's have a look at the next one. Jeez. Please give me a siege. So I'd look at this. Hello? I'd look at this. I'd say it's siege heavy and ground. So I would probably... It could be another mounted march or it's another siege march. Let's see what he wants to do. I think he'll go for siege. I could be wrong. He is throwing... What? This is mine. I didn't even look at it. He is going mounted. Okay, he's doing another mounted, which makes sense. 340 million power. This is a kind of what Max does. And this guy's a 6 billion. Jeez. He doesn't seem like he's a monster rallier, so his mounted buffs won't be as high. No, 2200. He does have good mounted buffs. Maybe he is. Oh, maybe I should have thrown mounted in there then. No wonder I'm falling off. Damn. I'm not coming third. I'm straight ass. Holding the team back. Yeah, see these two? They're a whole 10k damage behind. Like they're not holding it back too much. I can have a look at their marches when they send them in. And they're not like completely ruining our day. But if we struggle on the last couple, we will know who to blame. How are they? Eddie, what are you sending? 600,000 and a 33 million power, and it's a mixed march. Where's the other one? There. 600,000. See, it's not bad. It's not awful. But they could contribute more at this level, because this is a hard. Jesus, suck. This is a hard one. Like, you know, it's not. It's the one that requires 70 million power. It's not one you should be messing around. So this will be the test. If we have enough power to get through this. It's mounted heavy, so we want to do a ranged march. So I might do that with everyone. I'm going to check. I'm assuming he's going to go range, and I think I'll throw range too. He is. Alright. Ranging. I already know he has good range buffs. And if the range dies, because if you get wounded in this, they don't heal. They will heal when you get out of it, but during this, if they die, they die. And you can't go into your hospital and heal it, I don't think. I've never been able to. So throw a range, hopefully it works. If it doesn't, we'll throw a siege, and if that doesn't work, we're shit out of options. We're just gonna have to suck it up and cry about it. Let's go, we won. Okay. So Jiraiya Sensei did 54,000. I did 44,000, 10 behind, because I'm barely above the 750 million power you're supposed to be at. And they're a whole 10, 20,000 points behind. We still made it because we did have good enough, good enough top players. But it's actually closer than you think it would be. It's so easy, could have gone wrong. If we tried to do the raiders on the sides of the camps and took too many wounded during that, could have ended our chance. If someone messed up a march, threw the wrong kind of march setup, and lost troops that way, could have ended our streak right there. So there's too much that can go wrong. Oh, freaked me out for a second there. Okay. Now, go into here. Huns Invasion. I think. See, it tells me I should be doing hell, and it is completely fucking wrong. I think. Each monarch can buy up to 1 extra challenge chance per day. Daily extra challenge chances monarchs can buy will be reset to 1 chances. The daily challenge chances will be reset to 2 chances. Please use your challenge chances in time. Right, so you can only do 3 a day. Why does it give you an option to do more then? That's confusing. It's telling me I'm at hell. I am not. Those 2 people that were way under leveled in this hard that I just did, I would be those 2 in hell. Actually, I've tried to go into Nightmare, and the billionaires will just dodge. They will not tick prepare, they will not join, they will quit. They will actively quit to get away from me, because they just know anyone under 2 billion power is not worth taking. It's just not. They just know. So yeah, I'm going to click these. Excuse me. Excuse me. that's all 3,000. That's all I'll be able to get. And I think, I'm pretty sure, let me check this. Got a friend request, don't know who that's from. Gold! Give Zumish. This item will disappear after the event ends, so you have to use them. You gotta spend them. There's no point holding on to them. You can't save them up. You gotta earn the 3,000 and then spend it in the shop. You will get some more each day, like 100. That still won't be enough to give me this, so what I will do, I'm going to say, to me, source of life is the most important, and then probably research stones. And I'd like to get more of these, but the maths on that is not good. So I think what I'll actually do is take 6 of these. Okay, that's actually really good though. You could get a lot of 24-hour speed ups with that. Yeah, so until I can do nightmares, I cannot get one of these. So all I do is level up, get these, and then let me do this 100, 30, turns into crystals, and then can't upgrade this anymore. I could try to upgrade this further, or I could upgrade one of these, and I'd want to do crit resistance, I think. This one, maybe. I don't know. I don't know which one I'd upgrade, but yeah. For you, it'll be any one of the red ones. The rarer ones, such as this. The multi-attack edge. Oh, it's the multi-attack edge, not the multi-edge. That's the next best one. And then critical edge. And then pierce edge. Okay. Alright. And yeah, that's the Huns event. Don't buy this and don't buy the other pack. They're not worth it. They're not worth it at all. Oh, we can see our rank. So this is C1, Continent 1, Lords of Domination. Continent 2, Peak of Glory. So this is where... Is it? Yeah, it's C2. Yeah, C2 is where like Veg and RSP and all those kind of ones are, I think. We don't want to be facing them. Not ever. Kings of Conquest. Oh, okay. Well, okay. We got kicked out. Never mind then. So yeah, that was Huns Invasion.